I really didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. So, most of you know that the G2 series of Icon ratchets that were, announced at SEMA last year are finally out, and they've been out for a little while now. Now, most of the big channels on here that have talked about them and praised them, were sent them for free. Harbor Freight sent out a ton of these ratchets, just boxes of the entire line, to a bunch of the people that have already talked about them over, the last couple of weeks, last couple of months. Well, not me. Harbor Freight's not sending me a damn thing because of how much I despise them and their owner. So I purchased this with my own money, receipt on the screen now. Now, I really wanted to hate this because, again, I'm one of the biggest Harbor Freight haters online, right? It's my job to hate them. But I'm having trouble hating this, and I hate that I can't hate it, or can't hate it as much as I'd like to. Mainly because I watched Torque Test Channel's video the other week, and this thing held more torque than the good old F80.
The Harbor Freight gets way up there into the 300s, mid 300s, upper 300s, and 400s even. It's going to see 419.7 newton meters. That's 310 foot-pounds.
Now, of course, we know that this is basically a carbon copy ripoff of the F80, so much so that you can swap F80 dual pawl internals into this thing, but that's actually a detriment apparently, because as it sits, it holds a little bit more torque than a Snap-on F80. So don't go buying those F80 kits and dropping them in this thing, because it actually scored pretty well on its own. Now, a lot of people are going to say that, oh, Harbor Freight's come a long way, and oh, they stole a bunch of Snap-on engineers and product managers, and well, they have stole at least a handful because I've talked to them at SEMA. But again, it's not hard to make a great product when you basically rip off what Snap-on already made. You're just, copying and tweaking slightly, because again, this is basically a carbon copy. You can put the entire Snap-on internal guts into this thing. It would not fit if it was not basically a copy. We got difference in the pawl and different in the tooth count and a little bit of stuff like that. And of course, we know now that the handle is a ripped off Matco locking flex. The soft grip actually way better than the original Icon. I really did not like it. This is actually not bad, and actually don't hate it. Again, I wish I could, but for the price, it's creeping on up there. And at the end of the month, they're going to get a 25% tariff increase on this stuff. So with Icon starting to very quickly approach Snap-on prices, are you going to keep buying it is my big question. Let me know in the comment section down below.